What's up, my nerds? How are you all doing today? I'm excited to be here with you for another dive into systems, automations, and how to make them work for you in 2023. If you're watching live, comment live. I'd love to know who is catching up with me uh, while we're here today. And make sure to click the link in the description so that I can see who is here when you comment. Yeah. All right. So let's dive in. I know I'm a little bit late. We had a few adjustments we had to make because we got a new and improved system and automations for y'all today. That's right. So without further ado, let's dive in. All right. Okay, come on. Share. Here we go. All right. Let me move my picture to be smaller in the corner. I'll go over here. Oh, that's not going to work. Move me over here. All right. So here we go. Apparently I'm going to cut off my Bitmoji gal. So systems and automations for scaling and growing your business online. So let's talk about all the amazing things about running a business online. You have solutions that are going to be able to change people's lives, right? We work in a global economy, so you're able to support people anywhere in the world. The world is literally your oyster, right? There's unlimited potential of what you can achieve. There's people out there who desperately need what you have, and you may even have a team of people who are helping you. Your clients get amazing results, and isn't being able to work online at your own schedule that great? But let's be real. Just because you're working online doesn't mean that everything is roses, right? All of that can be extremely frustrating, right? So a lot of things can end up getting you really frustrated, end up making you want to quit. And so what do? We said yes to the business and then realized, oh my gosh, I'm the HR department, I'm the marketing department, I'm the IT department, I'm the accounting department, I'm everything all in one. Maybe you don't really have a plan of what you want to do each day, right? Without organized approach, tasks and people fall through the cracks, and all of a sudden you're missing out on sales. Just things aren't going as well as they could be, right? Spending a ton of money on different tech platforms, duct taking them together. And I don't know if anyone's ever tried to work with a hire out staff, but hiring staff is a whole problem in and of itself, right? So you end up trying to learn everything about every different piece of your business because you got to get it done. You reach out to everyone, you're hitting up people in DMs, you're putting posts up, you're doing the things, but you're not getting any results. You're getting crickets. You think you're no good and you just want to give up. You make maybe a little bit of money, but is it really getting you there, right? So then you go into the tech overdrive thinking, all right, I need to have a booking site, automated webinars, all the fancy funnels, trying on all the different platforms, duct taping things together. And then you get stuck in trying to sort out which of the platforms to use, how to use it, how to automate it, how do I tie them together? You're not even a techie. How are you supposed to decide any of this, right? You go into, yep, right? That's exactly right. It happens all the time. You try your hand at automations and they go haywire, making you feel awful and turning your clients off. That's no fun, right? So let me know, has anyone here ever had a mishaps with an automation? It's a way of life, right? So what if instead you had a reliable, all-in-one, simple strategy plus system solution on how to get more leads, create repeat buyers? You are able to systemize so you can duplicate, and you get the biggest impact with the time you put into your business each day, right? We all want that, getting the biggest impact for our day. So, introducing Nerdly and the Tech Training Vault. Woo woo. Hold on, wait, let me get a little hooray! Sound effects. They're a good time. So uh right? That's true. You haven't made it until you've had tech hiccups. True facts. Facts right there. So we take my tech genius and filter it through my wonderful sister-in-law, Kate, who spent a career as an elementary grade teacher. So it's delivered in easy to understand bite-sized nuggets. Right? How many times have you been to a training for something to do with technology or business and you're like, this is just like way over here? So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Colleen McCartney, and I am the nerd girl behind Nerdly, and I help online entrepreneurs and agencies scale with ease. We help you find and convert leads, nurture and retain clients, train and duplicate along the way, and through our friends, even help you delegate. So this training is right for you if you want to run your business like a professional. You want to ensure the time you invest in your business matches the results you're aiming for. You are looking for guidance on creating a business that can be duplicated and delegated out to staff so that you can focus on your zone of genius, right? You're willing to put in the work to make sure that happens, right? That's the important part, right? It isn't going to happen on its own. You have to put in the work to get the foundations there. So let's take a beat for a minute. How do you define success? So let me know in the chat on a scale of 1 through 4, 1 being not so good, through 2, I kind of know what to do, 3 being I know what to do and I do it sometimes, and 4 being I know and execute this consistently. So how do you feel about your email and message open rate? You know your close rate of taking someone from prospect to paying client. I know how many leads you need to connect with to achieve your goals. You know which of your clients are actively engaging with your training, your product, whatever it is you're selling. And you're actively getting feedback from clients as to their success using your product or service, right? So this is really important to take a beat right in the beginning and identify, do you even know when you're successful, right? So let's actually disable that. We take that off. Hold on. I'm trying to take off this overlay as I'm seeing that it is like laying over top of my face. Gotta love that. How do I? There we go. Trick that. There we go. Look at that. You can see me now. Good times. Okay. So it's important to know where you are. So go ahead and put that in the chat. And this way you know where you're at for that. All right. So we just did this, of course. Here we go. How do you nurture your leads, right? You know who's on your leads list. You have leads on drip series customized to their needs. You have automations in place to follow up with your leads and convert them to clients. Your leads can purchase without needing to connect with you personally. This is huge. Like if they have to talk to you to buy, then you're the bottleneck in your business, right? And you have connected your leads to resources to build the know, like, trust factor. And that's important, right? If they don't know, like, and trust you, they're not going to buy from you. That's just the way humans are. So imagine someone joins your Facebook group. They tell you what their pain points are in your member request questions, and then they get automatically put into a sequence to nurture and educate them so they become customers on their own. Better yet, you can even, hold on, let me see if I can do this over here. All right, maybe I'll do that. You can even have them opt into messaging with a chat bot right from your Facebook or Instagram or Google My Business. How about TikTok? Yeah? We got any TikTok fans out there? So these are all really cool automations that you need to be able to take someone and filter. And it's really about qualifying. Like, do you know how to qualify your leads and know who is a legit prospect and who's just a junk lead, right? That's a really important thing, because otherwise you're going to run into burnout trying to serve all these leads as their prospects when they're not really that, right? Because there's a key difference between a lead and a prospect, right? A lead is someone who just comes into your funnel or to your group or to your ad. A prospect is someone who's you've qualified, and yes, they have a need that I can solve. They are, and whatever else qualifying features you've got for that, right? So finding new leads, right? You've added them to the group, you sent them the welcome message. Okay, actually, this slide is wrong. So good times with that. So when you're qualifying lead is you're setting them a friend request, you're opening a conversation, you're identifying that they have a problem that you can solve and inviting them to your group. So pardon for the wrong slide here. But if you don't, right, you're going to end up with transcription errors, like countless hours lost to data entry, tech overwhelm. How do you know who you talked to last? Where are they coming in from? And then you get stuck in feelings because you don't even know that you could very well have a bunch of prospects on your list, but you don't know how to identify them, right? So if you have people coming into your list, but you can't easily say these data points equal a qualified prospect, then how are you able to know who you should be prospecting and who's just someone hanging out, right? And that's countless man hours when you're doing this yourself. And then you have emotions and guilt surrounding not reaching out to them in a timely manner. And ultimately, having leads you don't follow up with, who don't turn into prospects. And, well, if they're not a prospect, they're definitely not going to be a paying client, right? So, how do you retain your clients? So, here are some things I want you to ask yourself. Do you know that your clients are getting results? Do you have regularly set touch points built into your process? Do you have additional offers to help them get to the next step of their journey? Do you collaborate with others and leverage affiliate marketing? And do you show up on social media to serve your clients and provide value? So let me know in the chat 1 through 4 where you are with these, right? So it's really important to see that. I see a couple of 1s. I see a 4. That's awesome. Great job. But it's important to know these things because you got to identify where in your process do you need to, is your bottleneck, and where do you need to focus on? So educational events are great, but clients don't always retain the knowledge. So imagine having customized bite-sized information drip to them every day with practical tips they can use right away. So say you have a program and you do a training once a week, and then what if you dripped little bits about that throughout the week to those who wanted additional help on that, right? Are you educating or empowering? Do you deliver actionable information? Do you have practical, is what you're teaching them practical and helps them achieve their goal? And do you collaborate and affiliate with others who provide a value add service that pairs well with what you have? So follow-up communication is key. And we've all heard it 1,000 times, the fortunes in the follow-up. So a lot of issues people run into is not sure when you contacted them last. You kind of remember their pain points, but you're not really sure. You plan to follow up, but you forget. You got too many communication channels between Facebook business page, Facebook personal page, Instagram, LinkedIn, all over the place, email, text messaging, it's everywhere. So no solid plan for support, education, what to say, and not using an opt-in and inadvertently being spammy, or having an opt-out. I can't tell you how many times I get emails and there's no opt-out. And I've been taking it as an opportunity to make it an educational moment and ask them, hey, So are you familiar with GDPR, spam laws? Like here, and I'll actually link them to some references, because it's really important that you have that, because otherwise you're not actually serving your clients, you're serving yourself, right? Having a clear plan to retain your customers, because if you don't retain them, they're going to go somewhere else, right? So having specific touch points, knowing where they are in your process, because if they're not rebuying, they're not getting results. And if they're not getting results, you're not serving them what you sold them, right? As my coach always says, like, the sale's not complete until the client gets results from what they bought. And I think that's super true, right? If they're buying from you and they're not actually able to achieve what you're working with them on, did you actually deliver what they bought? So, because if you don't, they stop buying, because they're not going to get the results, and all that time you invested goes out the window, and you keep bailing out a sinking ship. So next, all right. So this is my favorite. Well, okay, it's also a huge pain point of mine and something I'm working through, which is why this is something that one of my partners does, right? So rate yourself on a scale of 1 through 4. 1 being not so good, through 4 being and execute this consistently. You have your messaging in templates. You use custom values or replacement values on whatever platform you're working with to streamline your automations, like, using contact first name and such, and appointment type. So this way you can have unified automations. Do you know where your zone of genius is and what you're good at and what you're not? And do you know when and how to hire staff? Do you have your processes mapped out? Right? So even just simple ways to systemize what you're doing. You just need a simple and easy way to provide the same experiences to more people that deliver success. So this is an example of a very simple duplication, right? So using a custom value in the right system means that there's no question about what's being said. We all have the steps mapped out and ready to roll, so your entire team can get the same step-by-step support. And this is whether you're talking about message templates, email templates, whatever it is, you just need to make sure you have it systemized. If you don't, you can lose clients because they don't feel like they're getting the results. You're not able to scale, right? That's really the biggest issue, is you need to be able to scale. So with a recap, so you have strategy for converting new leads into customers. Engage with your customers, ensuring they get results to keep them coming back, and have a way for your team or staff to do the same. You want to keep it simple, be strategic with your time, be consistent with your daily tasks, calls, lives. Don't reinvent the wheel, and automate what you can so you can show up and be present when talking with people. So, what if you had an all-in-one solution for serving and retaining your current customers and bringing in new business, right? That's exciting. So what if you could make that happen for you and your team, so you all had a reliable process that you can implement together with confidence? Huzzah! Nerdly, featuring the Tech Training Vault. So what you get, you have a team of people who are able to give you guidance, help build up your confidence, provide support. We have the systemized processes to follow, help you rock out the ability to work with a team, keep you efficient, clear on your goals, and even help you book appointments. So how is it delivered? You get a lead gen system, a client retention system, training via the Tech Training Vault. This powerful all-in-one system is preloaded with proven industry-specific strategies that are done for you. From appointment scheduling and client management to marketing and sales, Nerdly has you covered. Leverage tech and spend more time helping your clients achieve their goals. And our all-in-one subscription, all-in-one means that you can cancel all your extra subscriptions. We have our social powered by Group Track, and we're officially launching on Friday, I think. and specially trained assistants with my virtually organized business so you can delegate and focus on your zone of genius, right? And that's really important. Yes, comment workbook if you would like the workbook that goes along with this training, because we do have some pieces to help write out and work through a few things. So here are a few client testimonials and wins that they've had. So I just did my first masterclass from the CRM. I absolutely love it. My reminder text went out before the class, and they even had one gal and they chatted for a bit. And she loved that she knows that it's her really there, not just an automated message. It really blends the both worlds, and I love that. And that's so important. We want to make sure that the more we lean into automations, we got to make sure we have these human touch points. We have to have that human interaction with people because that's what they need. People crave that human touch, right? And then what's really great, I love having little text notifications when someone opts into something, right? I have even started making emails being like, you rock star, awesome entrepreneur. Someone just opted into this lead magnet, or someone just bought this thing. And for me, love language, words of affirmation is right on up there. So it's really helpful on your mindset as well that you're reminding yourself that you are awesome at what you do. So what's really great is that we've got live chat support in English and Spanish. You get access to an exclusive Facebook community, right? You get in-depth workbooks all in one system, right? We've got all of this built out for you, right? Well, we've got way more than that now. We have an entire marketplace full of stuff. And I know I'm wildly undercharging because for this life-changing value in this product, because I want to help you with your clients. Also, yes, Elizabeth, that's right. We need to cheer ourselves on, and automation's going to help do that. So fun fact, we're actually going raising our we are listing our price of $149, but if you act now, because good old-fashioned ADHD, I haven't updated our sales page. You can actually snag it at a low price of $119 a month, right? Which is pretty ridiculous. So moving forward, if you don't grab the price today before I change it, then the system is going to be $149, where you can have you plus 5 users, unlimited funnels, pipelines, invoicing, automations, email templates, subscription management. You can run your own affiliate program, which means someone can go sell what you're selling for you, and they get a percentage of it. How cool is that? By recommending what you sell, they make money. How would you like a social media chat bot so that when someone messages you, that it creates a conversation automatically for you, right? Then if you want to have the system plus social, it's going to be $306. You get all of the above plus group track on the pro tier. Automations built for delivering drip campaigns. You get a bonus engagement widget, and you get access to me, Colleen. I am the industry expert in how to use these systems together. And the Mamma Jamma offer here is the system plus social plus a BAM. And what a BAM is a business account manager. That is a dedicated assistant starting at 25 hours a month. That's for $631. You get your whole marketing system rocking and rolling. I cannot express to you how valuable this is. Everyone who has come on, who has started working with a BAM, has had leaps and bounds more success. They're able to set up funnels for you. They're able to get your automations going. They're able to schedule your social media content for you. They're able to, anything you need done. Do you need your content created? Do you need it scheduled? Do you need a funnel page made? Do you need a workflow built? Do you need your group track work? Do you need someone to manage your community online? They can handle all of those things. So they start at 25 hours and they go up beyond that. But that is our friends over at My Virtually Organized Business. They are amazing. They will change how you run your business so that you are actually staying focused on your zone of genius and actually running your business, right? It's a game changer. So if you've worked with a BAM, let me know in the comments how much that has changed how you run your business, right? I thought I was running my business. My business was running me. I was working constantly. Now I focus on the areas that I am a genius on. I'm able to actually contract out to other agencies, right? I'm actually getting able to hire out and focus on launching big projects, which is where I thrive, right? I'm not having to do every little bits and piece for all the little things. I can actually delegate that out, and I have my process mapped out, and they're able to do it so I can continue go out and make more money, which is pretty awesome. Yay, running a business. All right. So who is this good for? An entrepreneur who wants to scale their business, a network marketer who wants to be online and duplicatable and really take it to the next level, any online professional who wants to better serve their clients, or any business who really wants to get more reviews and increase their SEO, right? Like, are you searchable on, if I Google you or your business name, will I find you on the internet? Will I see you have a lot of positive reviews so that people want that I know that you're qualified with what you do? So, uh, some rockstar tips to increase clients for you and your team using systems and strategies is by putting a Linktree style digital business card with your top opt-in lead magnets on your personal Facebook business page, personal Facebook page, and start capturing leads. And you can also use text replacements so you can quickly have your opt-in written out with only a few keystrokes. So let me know if you have any questions. I will be checking the chat on the streams. I'm here to nerd out with y'all. And if you have any questions, you can also book a call with our sales nerds. They're happy to meet with you. Just head on over to nerdly.io, which is pretty rad. I love my little name. And you'll see our little nerdly guy all over the place. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. We actually have a few minutes if anyone's got any questions before we hop into our weekly live training over in the Nerdly community, which is exclusive for our users. So if you want to have access to all that's up in here, you'll have to join our community, which means you'll have to be a user on our system. All right. So I wish you all the best. I know you guys are going to kill it in 2023. This month, we're going to do a workshop later this month on email. A couple workshops we got coming up is email management. We'll probably touch on calendaring. And next week, we're going to have a special guest who's going to talk to you about how to delegate and elevate. We're going to have a little interview with Heather from My Virtually Organized Business. So be on the lookout for that. And I will catch you later, nerds.